up, friends? Let's talk about something that I've got a little bit of money wrapped up in right now, and that is Fami. So obviously, like I said, I've got some money wrapped up in this. I've been watching this pretty heavily all week. I'm kind of sitting here biting my nails waiting for something to happen here. So the last video I talked about with this is obviously right now with this stock, it is on a timeline. We are waiting because obviously this stock by November, mid-November, needs to hit $1 and stay at $1 for at least 10 consecutive days. Now, can that happen? Absolutely, that can happen. We see this kind of stuff happen all the time in the stock market. But why is that so interesting? Well, that's interesting because when we see situations like this, they can summon a squeeze because day traders, short-term investors, people that are just looking for a quick buck to make some money on the stock exchange, they know this is coming, they talk, and this is how Reddit users, StockTwit users, they all come together and they push up things. So obviously that is being talked about very heavily with this stock right now. So it's easy to say right now, I'm kind of taking a risk, I'm taking a gamble to see if we can turn this into something. Honestly, if this even punched into $1, I would be very happy. Now, personally, I think $1 is hitting low here. Obviously, if we can get this to be pushed up to $1, it's going to flood over $1, probably into a $2 mark, obviously, because it's going to be pushed up with that much force and that much volume, getting it to that point. Every week that we draw near here into November, we're obviously getting closer into something happening. So this week, we've obviously just been kicking the can down the road, but that does not scare me, and I'm going to tell you why, because when I see penny stocks have these highs, so, a few weeks ago, we had this thing hit around a 42-cent range, and after hours I think it even hit a 50-cent range, and then falling back down to a 48-cent range. But we've been teeter-tottering here quite a bit with this one. So pretty much all this week we just kicked the can down the hill. I'll say not even down the road, but down the hill. So I'm fully expecting, and I even said this a video or two ago, that I think this is going to get a lot worse before something actually takes place here. I think this is going to get to a point where we see fall apart and then the pump is going to come. And around 3 months ago, we saw that this thing hit around a almost 60-cent range, and then it plummeted back down to almost pretty much a 20-cent range. Then we had a massive pump that squeezed it all the way to almost a 50-cent range again. I'm fully expecting history to repeat itself, and obviously this stock needs that. Man, this stuff, it really gets to be where it's insider stuff, because obviously this company, if they're wanting to stay on the stock exchange, they have to hit $1. Obviously in this video, I haven't talked about what the company is doing, but I've made other videos saying that this company is doing a lot right now. They're buying into other companies, they're expanding, they're doing a lot. So there's a lot to come here just in a few years for if you are a long-term investor with this company. But right now, talking about what needs to happen, obviously they know what's up. They know that they need this thing to hit $1 and stay at $1. And even after November, if it doesn't hit $1, there's still a grace period that they have to where they can get this thing to $1. So obviously the company is going to be pushing for this to happen. And obviously we're talking about some insider information talk that they're going to be doing. They're not going to let this thing fall apart. That would be disastrous for them as a company. And that is why so many people are bullish on this right now. Looking at the volume with this, volume has been up and down all week. We start off with 135 million in volume. The next day going almost to 250 million in volume. Big day right there, pumping up almost to a 40-cent range. And then the next day we fell back down into that's kind of crazy. Just the volume was almost the same both days. And then today we kind of had the same situation, but a little bit worse. And closing this week, from what it looks like right now, the stock market's wrapping up here, and we are going to end this week at a 33-cent range. So not not terrible. A lot of people were betting that this was going to go back into a 20-cent range, which it very well could open to that, but it very well could open up to a big squeeze. Who knows? I'm expecting more news to come out with this company any week here about the progress of the new deals that the company is doing right now. So, friends, listen, I'm serious. I got money wrapped up in this. I'm with you. I am in no way, shape, or form telling people to put your money in this and get involved in it. I am strictly showing you what I am doing. I am taking a gamble here, and I am betting against the market, and I am saying that this thing is going to be squeezed up here somewhere very soon. Nobody knows when, but we do know something should take place here. Now, obviously, there's always risk. This could obviously go terribly wrong, and you know what? I could lose around $800 some dollars, but I could also stand to make, double my $800, triple my $800. Who knows what could happen here? We could see a massive squeeze run up take place here, and I think it'll be more of a run up than a squeeze, which is totally fine because I think run ups are so much more dramatic and fun to watch, especially when you start off so low. So friends, listen, I wish everyone the best of luck with this one. I didn't talk about, I have other videos talking about the deals with what the company's doing. I didn't want to play another record that you've heard before. I want to tell you where I'm at, where I see it, and I just want to stay connected with people that are in this. And I know that makes people feel better when they see other people involved in something that they're like, girl, when's this gonna happen? Friends, I want to thank you so much for your time. Listen, we'll talk again here next week. I'm very excited about this one. Like I said, I'm expecting news to break out here anytime now about, the updates with the company, with the deals, and that right there could spring for the stock itself right there, just with some positive news with what's going on. So friends, remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in that future of yours, and I will talk to you very soon. Friends, have a great weekend. Friends, love your family, have fun with them, enjoy your time. Talk to you soon, friends. Bye-bye.